Hey YouTube, welcome to Yard Sale. So this week we're going outside the realms of yard sales and flea markets, and we're checking out Hascon. Now Hascon was a 3-day event held in Providence, Rhode Island, which is the headquarters of Hasbro. Makes all the gaming things that you can imagine. Star Wars, My Little Pony, Dungeons and Dragons, and all that sort of stuff. And it was sort of like a trade show. Now you could get tickets. It was a 3-day event. You could get tickets to all 3 days, and that cost an adult $165. For a child, it was $75. Or you could just get a single day pass, which is what I did. Those tickets were $60 for adults or $30 for a child, and it was well worth it. But I didn't even have to pay for the tickets because I won my tickets from PVD Donuts, which is an incredible donut shop. It's gourmet donuts, brioche donuts. I could give a review on those forever, and then you'd have to roll me out of here. But back to Hascon. Now, Hascon, they also had Superfan Passes, which I didn't get, but that would be if you were really into Dungeons and Dragons or Magic the Gathering, because I guess you could go and play there, but those are things that I don't know anything about. So I just got a regular 1-day pass. I went on Saturday, September 9th, and it also happened to be my daughter's first birthday. So I didn't get to stay there too long because we left to go have some birthday cake for her. Now when you first get in and register, they give you these passes. So this was my daughter's pass. And this one is mine. Now, actually, they're not chintzy. They're really nicely put together. They're made out of like some kind of hard plastic. So you get to keep them for, you know, a memento of your visit to Hascon, and has this cool Hascon lanyard. So when you first get there, what they do is they give you a book, and it's on everything that's there. This is the official guide to Hascon, and it has the floor plan. Woo. It has there was also a cheat sheet, so you'd be able to see what was going on at each time. It took up 2 buildings. It took up both the Dunkin' Donuts Center and the Providence Convention Center, which are both located directly across the street from Hasbro's headquarters. Now what's cool is I live actually right behind Hasbro's factory, probably 3 doors down. So I won these tickets. I sort of felt like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and it was awesome. We only got to spend about 2 hours there, but you really needed all 3 days if you wanted to see everything. We saw probably 30% of what was offered. But so the book is really nice. It has some great graphics. I mean, those are all the things that my kids are into. Trolls, Rainbow Dash. I had my kids dressed up a little bit, and that was cool. To see the people dressed up, that was also pretty cool. So when you first get there, you get your tickets, and then they give you this book, and they give you this, which is a passport. So this brings you, when you're going through all of the displays, what you're supposed to do is get a stamp. Now you can see I didn't work all that hard on getting my stamps. I got them to My Little Pony and Littlest Pet Shop. I got them to the things that we were most interested in, but we couldn't make it to all of the exhibits. Play-Doh, we did that one too. There were a ton of exhibits and a lot of hands-on things for the kids. You'll be able to see that in the video when I'm doing the walkthrough. The first thing that you get into right before you go into the exhibits, the very first one was Be Fearless and Be Kind, which is a Hasbro initiative to teach people to be against bullying and to be into inclusivity, which I think is great, obviously. So what they do is they give you these things. You take a pledge that you will be fearless and you will be kind, and they give you a backpack. So here's the backpack we got. We signed the pledge as well because we're into not bullying and we're into being kind, and I think that everybody should raise their kids like that. You also get a little bracelet that says Be Fearless, Be Kind, and a button that I have somewhere, but I don't remember where it went. So after you take that pledge, you go over, and the next thing is a toy display. So you grab one of those toys and you give it to the Marines that are doing Toys for Tots. So that was one of the things that I really liked about this, was it was showing kids about giving and not bullying. So those are all very positive things that I think Hasbro did with their event. Now, after you went into there, you went into the main floor, I guess it is. And the first thing was a ton of My Little Pony stuff, which was great because that's what my little girl's into. It was all My Little Ponies, hands-on, dress up. So they give you this because the My Little Pony movie is going to be coming out pretty soon. And so this is a little book that's like a prequel that I'm going to be able to read to my daughter before we go and watch the movie. After My Little Pony, I didn't get to see all the exhibits like I said, but I did get to a few of them. Another large exhibit was, of course, Transformers. And they even had Bumblebee walking around the convention center, and it was cool. I liked it, but my daughter was a little afraid of it, so we didn't go up close. We just saw it from afar. Now, when you got into the Transformer section, they gave you a card like this, and on the back, you can see this is similar to the passport thing, but instead of getting stamps for your passports, you get stamps for completing missions. And you can see I didn't complete any missions because my daughter was afraid of Bumblebee, and Bumblebee was walking around that entire section. So we looked at it, and then we just kept it moving because they had Frozen, they had My Little Pony, like I said. That was where we were the most. Baby Alive. They had Trolls, which is one of our favorite movies. We got to do all those sections, and you'll see that in the video. Some other things that I grabbed while I was there. They had a Play-Doh section. And this is a little calendar that they gave out. So here's, it's cool because you get to color it, and that's the calendar with different things that you can make, and they show you how to make it. They had, I guess, like a master Play-Doh maker, and he was showing kids how to make things. That was pretty cool. You could sign up for that. They had Littlest Pet Shop, so you could customize your little pet. Most of them, I just saw a lot of glitter and sparkles and stuff like that. That's what the kids were doing with it. They had Hanyazuki. I'm probably saying that wrong because I don't know anything about it. The most I know about it is they have pretty cool looking little toys. I think this might be for the age range above my daughters, maybe my nieces, 7 to 12 or something. I don't know. I don't really know much about it. They had characters there and stuff like that. So this is just a little diary that they gave out, so you could you can bring this home and use it as your diary. So that's about what I got for like physical things to bring home from the experience, but I have to say that the experience was awesome. I wish I could have gone more days, but unfortunately I only had a short time on Saturday to go. And things that when I was walking in, I had a friend from my gym walking out, and she gave me, she went with her son, and she won this. So she gave it to me. It's Princess Candace from the movie. She gave it to me because my daughter was with me and she was looking for a little girl to give it to anyway. So, I mean, they did have a ton of giveaways, contests, and stuff like that. They had a lot of famous people were there that you could do a meet and greet with, like Big Papi and Mark Wahlberg. If you're a Patriots fan, they had Danny Amendola was there. They had a music concert at night. I didn't get to see that, but that was Flo Rida. I saw a lot of my friends on Facebook live streaming it, and it did look pretty cool. You could meet with Stan Lee, which is incredible. I didn't get to do that either, but and the one thing that I did miss that I really wish I got to see was Len Cabral. Now, you might not know who Len Cabral is if you're not from Rhode Island. Maybe you do, I don't know, but I just remember him. I'm 41 years old, and I remember him coming to my elementary school and doing stories. He's a storyteller, and he's incredible. I can't wait to go to any event that I can find him on so that I can watch him tell stories, because I can remember it from my childhood, so I want to bring my child to it and have her be able to experience this incredible storyteller. So besides that, I have to say the event was very cool. It was a lot of security. You had to get through security to go in, and I felt good about that. I felt safe because unfortunately you do have to think about security nowadays. But it was a ton of people there, but it wasn't that bad. And my daughter got to play with everything. I mean, she played with Mr. Potato Head. She played with Baby Alive. She played with the Animal Alives. I don't know what those are called. She played with Play-Doh. She did My Little Pony. We stayed in the My Little Pony section the longest. So check out the video. It's going to show my kids a little bit, and then it's a walkthrough, so you get to see a lot of the exhibits that I got to see. I hope you enjoy it. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you. Bye. We haven't even gotten in yet, and Sydney, you want a pony. Wow. Here's Hasbro headquarters. Let me see your ticket. You ready to go in?
My two favorites.
All right.
You go to Hascon. Oh! Oh yeah, let's go for real fast! See that tiger?
Oh yeah,
That's
great.
You want to give it to her? I don't know who you give it to.
I'll take it.
Sid.
I'll take it.
Sid, this way.
All right, and then if you can grab a pen and a backpack.
Which one do you want to do?
Not yet. Pick one, put it in the box.
I say go with Potato Head. Can you put this in the basket?
Good job, Nadia. All right, come on.
Thank you. It is the ponies. Let's go see if we can find some ponies.
Got me right here, so I'm going to picture it. my seat and I'll take a picture?
Grab your hooks. second, we're going to let everyone in. Then it's time to get settled in. We're going to start the creation magic. Once you guys come into Kitchen Stadium, make sure that you find a comfortable spot. We've got room on all 5 tables. I want to make sure that everyone sits down. And if you want to get started, you can, but we're going to go through everything as a group so we can talk it through and make sure everyone understands what we're doing.
As long as she can put it in.
There he goes. Oh my goodness, he's getting closer. That pup is just inching along. Very close to the cup. Awesome job. Way to go, green. Very close. Okay, orange. It's that play. Purple is off. Headed. There he goes. Oh. Oh my goodness. This puppy keeps very up. Still going. Still going.
take a picture with Ola.